Camarès and Dimensioner dates. Cheerful Times and Philosophical both 9-1 chances. Golden Bow on 10-1. Design Wise and Talk of Glory both on 12s. Xylophone 14-1. Reminiscing 16s. And Will Be with a 20-1 shot. 33's bar 11.
Under orders and they're away. Golden Bow in the light blue cap. The one that was a little bit slowly away was Reminiscing, and that one's losing touch. Camarès, one of the fancy runners on the extreme right of the picture, up with the paces thereafter in the black and white hoops. And also there is Boy Jamie in the blue with the yellow crossbones. That's a horse with a white face on the outside of the one with the noseband, and the one with the noseband is Castle Melody. Also up with the paces Design Wise in the bright yellow. So there are 5 vying for the lead early on, and they are next to the rails, Castle Melody, Boy Jamie, Design Wise, and on the wide outside Camarès. Behind these comes thereafter. These are then tracked by Chatter Spark, and as they continue their journey down the far side of the track, it's Design Wise in the yellow jacket who leads. In second place thereafter in the black and white hoops, next to the rails is Castle Melody. Camarès making ground. Just in behind these Will Be, and also Talk of Glory, the top weight, who is racing in the black sleeve jacket. But as they turn into the home straight, Design Wise have it. As one that was just checked there was Castle Melody. That's just losing its position and just slightly hampering Golden Bow. But it's still Design Wise from Camarès. Rest and Welcome in the dark blue and yellow halves makes ground. And then Reminiscing making ground on the very wide outside. That's on the extreme right of the picture, but they're in line for home. They've got just over 2 furlongs to race, and it's Design Wise in the yellow who leads. Camarès, Reminiscing coming there strongly. Boy Jamie next to the rails, trying to squeeze between horses at Cheerful Times, and making a run too. They've got a furlong and a half to go. It's a wide open race with Design Wise in the yellow. Boy Jamie right next to the far rails. Cheerful Times putting down a big challenge. Also coming with the run is Talk of Glory in the black sleeve jacket. They're well inside the final furlong, and it's Cheerful Times now who've been split up on the outside of Boy Jamie, who rallies next to the rails. It's going to be close. Boy Jamie's going to get there at the line. Boy Jamie is the winner. Cheerful Times second.
Well, it looked a pretty close finish, and it was. And as soon as they passed the post, there was a steward's inquiry and an objection. Let's just roll it here from about a furlong and a half out. And it basically was about the 3 horses involved in the finish. They just got a bit close. On the far side, we've got Boy Jamie, given a super ride by old Barry Lane. We don't really think there's anything wrong there. On this side, we've got the second horse, Cheerful Times, ridden by Philip Barnard, and Design Wise in the middle there. Got a little bit squeezed. Abigail Richards, the rider of the third horse, has objected to the first and the second. She reckons she got a little bit squeezed. Now, unfortunately, we can't show you the head-on because we had technical problems there, but very difficult to say without seeing the head-on. But the third has objected to the first and the second, but the SP was that they went past the post.
The view that the interference occurred right on the line and that it didn't affect the result, but it looked fine side on, but it didn't look so.
It didn't?
No.
Good job we couldn't get it because of technical reasons,
yes,
apparently.
I think probably very good for B Lane and M Prescott.
Now, what are you doing here? Because normally you have winners in the north and at Scotland. So, I mean, well, Campton is a very unusual place for you to visit.
Yes,
really.
we don't come here so often, but really we just run the horses where they've got the best chance. And the race that suited this horse was here, so here he came, and John Dory was at Chepstow on Tuesday. You know, it just depends where the races suit them.
But you do tend to race an awful lot, don't you, in the north, and yet you do train at Newmarket.
That's right. Well, I suppose you have to place your horses according to their abilities, and it doesn't actually matter to me where the race is, as long as the horse has the best chance. Funnily enough, I don't think I go north quite as much now as I used to, because everybody else is rather following me up there now and
yes.
doing it a bit more often with better horses.
How about being a sir? I mean, we've never had many sirs as trainers before. How did you break into the training profession?
Well, I wasn't sir when I started, which was probably a big advantage, and I was very lucky. I started with Sid Kernick in Devon, and he looked after me very well, and then he passed me on to Frank Cundall. Somewhere in between there, I inherited the title.
Yes.
So I was fairly well known before I inherited the title, so that didn't really make much difference.
Has it been a help or a hindrance having a title?
Help with some people and a hindrance with others, like everything in life. Yeah.
I know Oaksey does quite well. He enjoys it sometimes and not so much other times. Right. But he is big on the after-dinner circuit, and you're very much wanted after-dinner speaker. What's the attraction of that?
Well, I'm not actually. I don't thoroughly enjoy it. I only do it.
You're top class,
I only do it for sort of what I consider a good cause.
Yes.
or I charge them plenty and give it to the British Field Sports Society.
Well
so one
done.
or the other.
Well
One or the
done.
other.
By the way, what do you think of the Stockhill Ass trying to go for £50,000
Well,
bonus?
I hope very much that Mr. Cottrell and his staff win it.
Yes, yes, it would be good,
It would be
wouldn't it?
very, very good for everybody, and I think it would encourage another track and other people to do it another time. I think
Mark,
it's very good.
it's been nice talking to you. Thank you very much
Thank you.
indeed. Sir Mark Prescott.